Morning, Ms. Nurse. I must say it's not only a pride for me, but also for all the staff members in the CARICOM Secretariat, but especially the team that is also assisting in this, and also for our Japanese counterparts who are also on the ground working, JICA and the Japanese government, because this is a first in Guyana, and I think also when it comes to regional institutions, the uplifting and the value-adding part of it, and especially the purpose that it has to serve. It's also the first in our region. So I think all the staff members in the CARICOM Secretariat, but especially the team working on this, can be very proud of it. And we are really eagerly awaiting the end result. So there is a heightened amount of work that is going on right now here in the background. The excavation and so on is almost finished. You will see in the background that's the west side. They have already put the framework for the panels. So they still have to do it on the other side, but some excavation and so on is still going on. They need to put the second level for the battery container, because the battery is in a container and it's already on the ground of the Secretariat. So that the whole container will have to come on this side, right? But you need to have another level, and then they will place the container there. So after placing all the panels, and it's quite a lot. It's I think about 1,500. I think 1,584 panels that will be placed on the east and the west side. It will be mounted. And then we will, not me, but the people will work on the carport, the shed for the cars and so on. And that's going to be on that side. That's the east side, right? Yes. Yes, the east side. And as we had said before, first come, first serve for our staff members. It's not that you're going to make a reservation, but who comes first, early in the office, you park your car there. Okay? So, and I think once people start to see the solar panels, the panels being mounted, you will start to get that sense of, my gosh, we're heading somewhere, and then the car shed. But that is not all. In October, end of September, October, we will have another crew of Japanese engineers coming to join us to strengthen the current team. We have four now, right now. And they will specifically work with the building energy monitoring system, the BEMS, right? And then more work will take place within the Secretariat, because in the hall downstairs, we will have the panel, very sophisticated and so on. They will place outdoor panels, indoor panels, the server, all these types of work need to be done. And that is then really getting closer towards the end, okay? So you will get that sense. They will do the testing also. And in the end, hopefully, let's say December, you will then have the training of the staff. So the ASU, that is our admin, the technical staff, and our IIS team, they will be trained. The things will be tested because they have to work and so on. The people will be trained. How do you maintain the system? How do you maintain the infrastructure? We have also looked at sustainability and risk mitigation. Actually, what we are doing is implementing our own policies when it comes to risk mitigation and risk management. So, God forbid, we have a disaster, and not when the disaster is there, but to work preventively, you can easily dismantle the solar panels and so on, or shut down the system, right? So all of that is included in the project. But you can do it in one day. I mean, you need to have the training. So our staff, and it's not only one or two staff members, more staff members will be trained, because you have to share the experience with others, and it has to be done on a sustainable basis. So I think in September, because you see work is ongoing right now, so in September, you will have that feeling when you see the solar, the panels themselves and so on, that, okay, we are heading somewhere with this project. So it's gonna be a total aesthetic change The site here in front will change. That's one. Personally, I think it will really have a professional outlook, right? And whoever passes now will not say that building, but they will say, you know, those things in front, the blue shiny things, that is where the CARICOM Secretariat is, I think. So on both sides, you will have the panels, right? You will have the car shed, that you will see that. You will have the battery, well, I don't know if you can see it, but that will be the battery container will be there. And we are, I didn't mention this, but we are also doing something additional, right? To beautify the front. And you might notice that there's something like a hill over there. It's due to excavation that took place. All the sand and so on is there. So we are going to beautify that part. You know that the CARICOM Secretariat is often visited by school children. So they can go over there and then they can take pictures with the solar panels in the background. So they will be standing on higher ground. That is that so-called hill, which will beautify a bench and, you know, very nice. And they can go there and then they can take pictures and, you know, it will be a very nice also for them to see what it feels like. And even for our own staff members, now that we are wearing masks and so on, if you want to go outside, you know, just relax a bit. Or maybe if you're fed up with something, you can go there, you can sit, or you can climb the stairs. It will help, you know. So just a little bit of beautification, a value-adding part to the solar panel project. So that is what the front will look like and the site, if I may say so. I'm really keeping my fingers crossed that yes, December, we will have the handing over and everything. And this is a project on its own, but it can have a lot of site impacts, positive impacts. For example, I would like to see myself that quadrants internally are competing in usage of energy and having a high production. Okay? So you have energy consumption and you have your production. And I really would like to say, let's have a competition, you know, about who is consuming less but producing the most. And we can award people, you know, the quadrants. We can award the quadrants. I think this will be something really nice, and a lot more can be done because in the hall, everybody who comes, every visitor, and we ourselves, we will be able to see the usage per quadrant, per day, per hour, per week, and you can make comparisons, right? So let us do that. Let us see which quad and why the energy consumption is high in certain quadrants. Is it because they're staying, what, from 8 till midnight? I don't know. Or is it something else? And when you are there from 8 to midnight, people will not like it what I'm saying now, but it's a reality. I would like to see, let me see, what's the production? What's the result of that 8 to that 12 hour or that 24 hour staying there? Let us put it against, you know, and is it worth it? Is it, you know? So I really hope we're heading in that direction. I'm not saying that it should become, you know, a death or a life type of competition and so on. Absolutely not. But when you're results based, you really want to see what are you consuming, what are you putting against it, and what are you achieving. So I really hope that we can get in that direction.